What's going on YouTube? Jason here. Today I'm going to review another watch. This is the second of two watches I bought at the Bencoolen. Alright, the first one being the Citizen Suyosa with the ice blue dial. But instead of Wings watches, I bought these from the 3D watch shop, a very popular place to buy some of the older Casio models, as well as G-Shocks and Seiko divers. Alright, so let me just remove the plastic bag, and this is the cardboard sleeve with the sticker price 398 Singapore dollars. You can expect some good discounts from the shop. The reference number of this watch is TW2V42800 U9 Classics. Alright, removing the sleeve, reviews, a Timex box. Alright, a Timex box. Within the Timex box is another box. Okay, that's the warranty card. Let me just place it here. Alright, so I bought it from a 3D watch shop on the 26th of November, and it's a 1-year international warranty, not covering a battery crystal, case strap, bracelet or other embellishments, water damage, improper handling, accidents and normal wear and tear. Let me place this box aside. Okay, here you go. This is the Timex Q Chronograph, or in the inside the cover it says Q Diver Chronograph. Let me just read the text. Rev across the finish line with our high-performing Q Timex Chrono, inspired by the original motoring watches that grace the tracks of Europe's most iconic races. This timepiece celebrates the endurance of our legendary 1970s Q Timex. Alright, let's look at the watch. I was inspired to buy the watch after watching a video by Watch Crunch. Alright, there's a sticker on the case back. Let me just peel it off. Let's look at the dial again. Okay, so this is the Panda dial. I am not sure why they don't call it the Mickey Mouse dial, because it reminds me more of Mickey Mouse than a Panda at the moment, depending on your perspective. The fixed bezel has got a tachymeter readings, and on the dial, this white, it's a bit cream white. Let me just look at it. Maybe a bit cream white. Again, on the right is natural light. It's a bit overcast here. On the left is artificial indoor lighting. Let me zoom up a bit on the dial. Okay, Q on the 12 o'clock position. Stick indices all round except on the 12, 3, 6 and 9 o'clock position. 3 sub dials with a minute sub dial, a 24-hour sub dial and an hour sub dial. Timex Chronograph quartz at the 12 o'clock position and no other text elsewhere. A date complication at the 4:30 position. Alright, let me just zoom out. And let's talk about the profile. Interesting profile. Sign Q on the crown, and pusher buttons. Alright, the crystal, I believe it's a mineral crystal. That is quite dome, giving it a very good retro vibe, a good vintage vibe. Right, there's the infamous or famous Timex battery hatch. You can just use a coin and to remove the hatch to change the battery. More text, 4 line of text at the 6 o'clock position. Alright, so the reference number, assembled in China, or stainless steel case, water resistant to 50 meter. The strap, alright, it comes with a, for this launch, they had a bracelet model. black leather strap model, as well as this brown leather strap. I went with the brown, as I may have mentioned. I was inspired or incepted the idea to buy this watch after having watched a Watch Crunch video. Quick release Lux. The strap is made by SB Food Trading Co., Red Wing, Minnesota, USA. About the lugs, they are 18 mm. They are 18 mm on the inside, and on the outside they are 22 mm. So it will be an issue when you have to replace the lugs, because I think you either have to go back to Timex to get this strap replaced, or you have to have something customized. All right, let me just confirm. Right, it's 22 mm on the flat outside, but 18 mm on the inside. Okay, since I've already got a watch on my wrist, let me just remove the Citizen Suyosa. Just check out my review if you haven't already done so. Okay, so let me put the watch on my wrist. Oh, some measurements, but where can I take the measurements from? All right, so okay, let me just give you the lug to lug, the more critical measurement. All right, so let me not drop the watch while doing this. Lug to lug is 46.3. Let me just measure it one more time. Lug to lug, 46.1. So let's call it 46 mm. And maybe if I measure it here, maybe I measure it off here. All right, so we have got a 40 mm case, a relatively thick watch, and not measuring the battery hatch, we already have had it at 13.7 mm. So including the battery hatch, it is, wow, including the battery hatch, it's 14.3 mm. Let me slide it on my 6 1/4 inch wrist for your reference. I hope the camera isn't wobbling. Alright, the wire to the mic is giving me some issues. Alright, so let me just slide it onto my 6 1/4 inch wrist. Alright, Timex sign on the buckle. Alright, so this is let me just adjust the keeper. Okay, so this is my 6 1/4 inch wrist. It looks not bad. Alright, let me just do a tilt. Let me give you some more perspective on my 6 1/4 inch wrist. Alright, slow wrist roll. Looks not bad. Eventually the leather strap will get broken in, and it will sit on my wrist nicer. Alright, so this is from the profile. Okay, let me just take off the watch and engage the chronograph pusher. Alright, so this is a quartz chronograph movement. I don't have a lot of details on this movement at the moment, but just look at, I think it's 5 ticks per second. It is 5 ticks per second. And let me just stop it at the 20-second mark, and then let me reset the chronograph. So if you are using a mechanical chronograph, you can stop the second hand at any point, but generally it's advised for you to engage the chronograph movement one more time until the second hand is closer to the 0 mark, because for mechanical chronographs, they spring back to the zero position, and unlike this quartz chronograph movement, it doesn't move. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that for the quartz movement, it moves back to a 0 position smoothly, but for a mechanical chronograph, it just springs back, and that is something you have to consider to keep your watch, to maintain your watch's longevity. Alright, so this is a very mildly handsome vintage looking watch. This is in fact the second or third Timex in my collection, but this is the first one that will I say the first one? This is the first modern one I bought from a shop. Alright, I think I previously have a Timex Q Falcon Eye, the one with the nice wavy blue dial, but that was a second-hand watch. Alright, so let me know any comments that you have. My first impressions of this watch is that yes, it draws, it takes on a lot of the hype for this Panda dial, and even the color, it's it exudes the vintage retro aesthetics. I am not lying. But then again, you're buying a Timex, so Timex has got the heritage, they have got the catalog of designs that they can draw upon, you based on just their history in manufacturing, designing watches. I will keep this watch for a while. Maybe I will try to find some substitute for the strap in case the strap goes takes on too much damage and I'm unable to find an affordable alternative. So I would say that maybe the strap option the strap option is one downside, and the other being the 14.3 14.1 thickness of the watch being the other. If you have got any questions, let me know in the comment section, and as usual, be sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Alright, I will see you in the next video soon. Alright, cheers.